everybody, Splint here, welcome to Splint Reacts. If you are a returning subscriber, then guys, welcome back to the channel. So you guys, I am officially on holidays, yay! Yeah, we're kicking off season 4, this video, which is amazing. We're like halfway through essentially. So I don't know how this is gonna start. I just know that there's gonna be a lot of tension, understandably so, around JD and Elliot. I imagine Carla and Turk are just going to be loved up, going through that honeymoon phase. They might not even be there the first couple episodes. So yeah, I think everything's a bit up in the air at the moment, at the beginning of this season. I'm just really curious to see where our story is going to go from here, and if we're going to get new characters. Because I do think that JD's going to need some other sort of focus. I think that he's probably going to need another love interest. Like if he supposedly doesn't want Elliot like he says, although I trust nothing that he says at this point when it comes to Elliot. But you guys know how I feel. So I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get into this episode. Yeah guys, I forgot to say that this is season 4, episode 1, and it's called My Old Friend's New Friend.
A lot's been going on around here the last 2 weeks. Turk and Carla got married. That short...
Oh, we're picking right up from where we left off.
What's with the giant needle? We still had some work to do. The hospital also had a new attending psychiatrist, Dr. Molly Clock.
Molly Clock. That's Heather Graham.
This is a really windy hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm kind of a favorite around here.
He is a favorite.
Dr. Clock easy on the eyes, but apparently she was an excellent shrink.
He's saying clock, right?
I also heard she was a little spacey.
So where were we?
We weren't talking. Like we've never talked. Ever.
How do I know your name then?
You don't.
You're freaking me out, Jimmy.
It's Johnny. Why would you say Johnny? You hate Johnny. Excuse me.
Bum, bum. Thank you.
Turk's back from his honeymoon!
Is 2 weeks short, or is that kind of standard? They came straight to the hospital. Like with their luggage and everything.
Dude, stay right there! I'm so excited! Oh, how did this happen?
This must be office space, right? Because there's a very good reason why you can't open windows in hospitals. If you can, it's like the little vent at the top. Maybe I'm just speaking for where I live. I don't know.
Well, what do we have here? The newlyweds. Oh, and hey, Carla. Mark my words, the first year of marriage is just a real treat. Sweetheart, do you remember ours?
This silly fighting for control.
You broke my jaw.
You gotta stop that back talk early.
We have a great relationship. Nothing's gonna change.
Over the next few days, Carla started to change everything. I can't get out of these new chairs she got. Am I using it right?
Yeah, they're great for your posture.
Although we do appreciate the wedding gift, Turk and I decided we don't want the Sugar Hill Gang alarm clock.
We don't?
Okay, don't. Oh, here it goes. Well, ah! I'm still in the chair. It's like a bear trap.
It's really not. It's actually very simple. I'm still annoyed with JD if it's not obvious.
I had almost forgotten that when I wake up, it'll be the start of my last week as a resident.
Oh, so you only have a year as a resident?
I said the hip hop, the hibbit, the hibbit, dippy, hip hop, you don't stop.
You rock it to the bang, bang, boogie, sit up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to boogie.
My dad does that song really well.
Don't look at me, it just fell. Please, 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 please.
Proceed unmolested.
Jesus.
People really seem to be getting to know each other.
Bob.
Fantastic. Get off my face.
Fair.
In 7 days, I'd be a full-fledged doctor.
Oh, okay.
It's our last week together. The JD and Cox train is pulling into the station.
Suppose I could riff a list of things that I care as little about as our last week together. Let me see. low-carb diets, Michael Moore, the Republican National Convention, Kabbalah, and all Kabbalah-related products. UN recycling, getting punked, anti-cans, the Latin Grammys, the real Grammys. Jeff, that wiggle who sleeps too darn much.
Don't diss the Wiggles.
Talk show host, everything on the planet, everything in the solar system, everything.
Everything he said is so cool.
Oh,
I care
and
about
Hugh
most
Jackman.
of those things.
Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
The greatest showman himself.
Is JD gonna be there tonight? Can't you come over anyway?
Hey, do you guys mind if I eat with you? Because I don't want to sit alone and sing to my food like a crazy person.
Where's your food?
Oh, shoot.
Look, Elliot, we'll do something later this week, just the two of us. Okay.
Oh, that is not my food.
I gotta go. See ya. A month ago, I was part of this really tight group, you know?
Do you want to get a cup of coffee tonight?
Can't. I'm hitting the internet hard and going on a friend hunt.
Do you guys drink coffee at night?
Little problem this morning with Malik.
Our car? Is it bad?
I was gonna say, who's Malik?
You know what? You'll see it.
Probably called a fire brigade.
Why don't we pull our money together and buy one of those nice, cute little Mini Coopers?
Maybe a Mini Cooper.
And then the most amazing thing happened.
We go pick out our car.
Carla let Turk make a decision.
But baby, you should know that it's not gonna be a mini. Cause ain't nothing really mini about me.
They're gonna get something crazy, right? Or he'll get a minivan and JD will be upset.
But I would love it if you'd at least try.
And I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Love a bit of meatloaf.
I was noticing that you were having some trouble motivating your patient back in there, and I actually published a paper on motivation methodology in post-operative seniors, so if you want, I could help.
I appreciate the offer, but there's a very special doctor I use around here when I need help, and he'd be pretty pissed if I didn't come to him first.
Why, Mariska?
You know you love it. Now come on, one more time for nostalgia's sake. You come see my patient, you teach me a lesson, and then the music plays, right? In my head, it sounds like this. Ba 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 ba.
Newbie, you're on your own. Get used to it.
That's the music in his head. Yeah. I do love that aspect of this show.
See, even though I make all the decisions, whenever I see Chuck is getting upset, I throw him a little decision that means nothing to me, like buying a new car.
Check it, baby. Scooters.
Why scooters? I guess we're gonna find out.
Diddy, I think this is so unfair. I mean, I never even get to see Turk and Carla anymore. It's like we got divorced and then you get to keep the friends just because you live with them.
Elliot, you're overreacting. We're not some kind of gang, okay?
Okay.
Wolverines! Let's roll! I had to draw upon all my medical experience to get Mr. Radford out of bed. Those people in the hall are going crazy!
Akbar, Akbar, Akbar. Oh, Johnny.
That guy is, oh, where's he from? He was in How I Met Your Mother as well, right?
Mr. Radford, do I understand that you have pain issues, but you don't want physical therapy?
I just don't have it in me.
Here comes the magic.
Ranjit, right?
Okay, then. I sure hope you're comfortable in that
Barney's
bed because you're
driver?
going to be in one just like it
Anyways.
for the rest of your natural-born life.
What the hell was that?
You can't save everyone, newbie, so I suggest you start working with people who want your help. That's what I will be doing.
Goosebumps?
I'm still beating you.
Well, I'm just glad your surgery went okay and you still have your A game. I don't really care who wins. Half a brain, damn it.
Good night, Giselle.
I'm not ready to give up on Mr. Radford.
Do you want me to give you my things I don't care about speech again? Because you know I've updated it to include all white guys who add izzle to anything.
Oh, sweetheart, you're here early.
Yeah, well, you know, I didn't have any plans last night, so I went to bed at 8, and then I woke up at 4, and then I realized that the sunrise just looks beautiful through the trees.
Future, the appropriate response is, yes, I am here early. It's called small talk.
I am not depressed, sir. In fact, nothing is gonna get me down today.
All by myself.
All by myself.
Kick it, Mr. Blass.
All by all by myself.
All by myself. Ring around the janitor, pocket full.
Real funny. Pocket full of what?
Why the giant X?
Why this stupid face? I know you knocked that exit sign down.
Savage.
Our game is over, buddy. Your residency's coming to a close, and that's it. Nothing left to do but...
What can I say? It's been horrifying. Maybe, you know, maybe we could, like, be friends.
You like hunting squirrels?
I'd never tried it.
Easiest thing in the world. All you need is some walnuts and a boxing glove.
Great news, baby. I just picked the grandparents up from the airport. Hang on, Grandpa! Not only did I get them home, I lost 6 pounds.
Give me those stupid keys. No more bugs in my teeth, no more helmet head, no more making deals with God every time a truck passes me on the freeway, okay? It's over.
What the hell just happened?
You got married, Turkleton.
Turkleton.
Friends is Mr. Radford getting out of bed. And that's Mr. Radford falling back into bed, but still enough to rub it in Dr. Cox's face.
That was great. I love that that little gag has come into this season.
Dr. Cox is a textbook closed-off alpha male. I mean, you can try forever, but you're never gonna get that hug that you really want.
Oh, excuse me, I'm not a child.
Yes, you are.
And I'll
No.
get that hug.
Well, yes, but he is a child.
Watch it.
I brought you coffee.
Oh, it's burning. It's like fire.
Look, you're a husband now. When you make decisions, you're supposed to think about what we need, not what you want.
Well, it doesn't seem like you're doing that. You gave away my clock. What the hell is up with these ridiculously tiny bowls?
They're sake cups, Jethro. And keep the scooters.
That's what I'm talking about.
Marriage is gonna be tricky.
Yeah.
Do you guys think they got married too quickly?
Look at that. I knew I smelled that odd combination of fear and baby powder.
I'm gonna use that one.
3 years and it's finally over. I know what you want. I do.
Don't miss a moment. Take it all in. Ba 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 ba.
Ow. Good God, Fantasia. You wake up tomorrow and start coming in here and killing people, then no one can say it's no big deal. He's just a resident. Instead, what they're damn sure going to be wondering is who tried to educate your sorry ass. Oh, and don't be late tomorrow. Doctor?
Whether or not you survive in a hospital is all about how you handle your relationships.
He's the best.
Oh my God! I can't believe you did
Aww.
this! It's even minier than I imagined.
The hip to the hip hop. You don't stop the rocker to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a
We're not done with our thing yet, are we?
Nope. For you, it's all just beginning.
The weird thing is, he was right.
Such a troll. And I love it. So that episode was good. I think it was a lot lighter. I think actually I would say that's probably the lightest season opener, I think, probably since the first episode. I guess they did touch on the tension, but they kind of also, you know, brought the comedy to the JD and Elliot situation with them kind of fighting over Carla and Turk in a way. So I guess that lightened it. It wasn't as dramatic or anything as I thought it was going to be. And I think I think when I start a new season, I kind of forget that the show is a comedy. So it's not going to be as dramatic as what I think in my head. Right now, I think after that episode, I am kind of curious to watch how the dynamic of Carla and Turk is going to change. I don't know. I just think that you really have to have the same goals if you're going into a marriage, and like the same understanding. You have to be on the same page. So I don't know. I don't know if that episode shows that Carla and Turk aren't really there yet, but like, because I think they did get engaged rather quickly personally, but I don't think that they'll have any problems or like big problems. I think they'll be fine. I just think that they've got a little bit of work to do. I think there was a quote I heard a little while ago, and it was like the best quote I've ever heard somebody say about marriage. I don't know who said it, but it was like somebody saying that marriage isn't 50-50, it's 100 and 100, because you have to be constantly working. But anyways, let's get into the next episode, which is called My Office.
At 3 o'clock, Dr. Cox was going to name me the new chief resident. How do I know? Well, for one thing, I'm the only one who applied, but I'm also the only one who's truly focused enough to... Oh, God.
You crash into their truck, and they just drive you to work?
Well, we didn't come straight here. Come on, Dorian. You gotta want it! The new attending psychiatrist. Yes, she was hot, but I wasn't a fan. For one thing, she's always calling me Johnny. Also, she wasn't very nice.
Hey, sit with us. We'll make room, even if I have to stand.
What a bitch. Plus, she's always with Elliot, and since I dumped her, we weren't getting along all that great. Anybody got any extra ketchup packets?
Oh, what are you guys gonna do now that your residencies are over?
Oh, I'm still a resident.
Hey, Doug, not gone back.
You know, Elliot, I still think you make a good chief resident.
Carla, for the 5 billionth time.
She's gonna get it.
I think you would be a great chief resident.
You do? I just said that.
I know.
Sorry, ladies, job's taken.
Maybe it's not too late. Yeah, it is, Carla.
Maybe it's not.
You know what? You're right, Molly.
They're all against you.
I'm invisible, I'm invisible, I'm invisible, I'm invisible,
Dr.
I'm
Cox?
invisible.
Dad.
Can I still be considered?
The head turn! Oh my god.
Sure. Why not?
Raise it, up, and grab.
Oh, I think, is Carla gonna get a little bit jealous this episode?
You've dreamed of being chief resident ever since you were a little boy growing up in Troutwood, Ohio.
What? How does he know that?
Thank you, Frank.
That is actually like the bubble wrap is such a stress relief. What?
What do you think, Perry?
No, I'll tell you there, Bobo. Either this kid has a light bulb up.
Hey, do you have a magazine?
Not in me. I mean, on me.
That young man's father is very important.
Don't tell me. He donated a wing.
Hey, when Elliot asked you if she could run for chief resident, you said why not? That was just a goof, right?
Dr. Cox, read all those tests on Mr. Landisman.
Top-notch work there, Barbie. She's good.
I am a medical professional, and you are not going to get me to compete with Elliot.
Well, Jojo, right now, she's winning.
Let me know how to get back on top. I'll do anything, even if it means I have to kill somebody.
Impress me.
Oh, I'll impress you. Hit the water!
How do you even... Like, that's glass.
Awesome.
Perry. You know, I have a cousin named Perry.
I do too.
And you know, his name isn't Perry, it's Jeff. I'm gonna do this study about conflict resolution between hospital personnel, and I was wondering if I could observe you.
Look, doctor, us real doctors are here to work. Oh my God, Mr. Roman doesn't need to have surgery. I never get to give good news.
Subject elongates words when excited.
Mr. Roman, great news.
I don't need surgery yet. Dr. Turk just told me. Yeah, you should have seen him. He was so happy he started dancing.
Uh-oh.
You stole my moment. You will pay.
Molly, I'll fill out my chief resident application, so...
You will pay.
Excuse me.
Can you come take a look at my patient's rash? It's really weird.
Oh, I would love to come take a look at your patient's rash. Maybe we could go over some preliminary ideas for your wedding dress. The policy remains unchanged unless someone is dying. And please note, dying, not dead. I'm not interested.
Wow. Don't feel bad. You couldn't have seen it coming. Awful, though. Well, I'm off to Pilates.
I've told him all about the surgery, and he is good to go.
Hey, so what do you say we ain't got that gallbladder?
That's the way you tell me I need major surgery?
You said you told him. Except for maybe because payback is up.
Petty Perry.
It is more effective to address the situation than it is to become self-destructive by overindulging a sweet tooth.
Carla's not the go-to girl anymore.
Baby, I'm not hungry now.
Eat it.
3 o'clock's when you announce new chief resident, so we thought you might
Barbie, you're chief resident.
The laugh.
Yay! Oh my God! Now I know how Liza Minnelli felt when she won the Oscar, not when she married that gay pan-faced alien.
Oh, thank you for clarifying.
Keep it together. It's be a man time. No, I totally understand. Come on. You did what you had to do. You went with your gut. Elliot's a great doctor. Why do you hate me when I show you nothing but love? Who's gonna tell my mom? And what the hell am I supposed to do with 10,000 John Dorian chief resident business cards?
Scarlett, you're chief resident too. I figure with her being ridiculously book smart and you being warm and cuddly as an unpotty trained labradoodle and about as useful in high stress medical situations as an unpotty trained labradoodle. One barely passable doctor / labradoodle.
Wait, so if we're both gonna be chief residents, why didn't you just say that from the beginning?
What, and miss your Hall of Fame hissy? Not on your luck.
Yeah, we never would have got that tantrum.
Here's your office.
Looks like
No. Enjoy.
it's smaller than Ted's office. Also, where's Ted?
Fix this kid. I paged a surgical consult.
Of course you did.
Dr. Turkleton's coming. Oh.
Are you the surgical consult?
No, I'm not even working today.
What's up? Dr. Tizark is in the hizza.
You know what I realized by doing this study? Some of the most interesting conflicts are when one of the parties doesn't even realize they're in a fight.
Really?
Cleaning time. Don't worry, I'll go fast.
Okay, instead of sharing you all, we're gonna separate you into 2 resident teams so that JD and I never have to see each other.
I'll take Doug. Yes! Suck on that!
Hey, I got like a 2-hour break between patients. Do you want to grab lunch?
Elliot and I weren't the only ones who decided to go petty.
Oh, you know what? I have a barbecue to go to. Why don't you meet me there?
No.
Are you Todd?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Carla said you're having a barbecue.
No, but stick around. I'll see if we can get something cooking. This is Pat and Frank from 4G.
Awesome.
Why don't we just reach up there and tug that bad boy out?
It's going to break, and if it breaks, he's going to need surgery, and if you perform it, then of course he's going to need a casket. So, why don't you just...
I'm so curious about how this could have happened, like even in a fake situation. Like if it's even possible. But I don't want to think about it too much, but anyways.
Why my wife and I use candles.
Zeltzer, you are hands down the most disturbing man I've ever met in my life.
Stop it. Hey, are you and your wife open-minded?
What are you still doing here?
What you have there is an A21 bulb on an E26 base. Running 100 watts, putting out about...
You're helping me. Not so fast, cowboy. You're working with me, tall man.
Actually, no. If I had the time, maybe, but I've got a room to clean.
Oh, he cracks me up. When Ted's not in an episode, he's who I look forward to.
I've heard some rumors there's been some fraternizing with some of Dr. Reed's residents. Slobodan, enough of that crap.
Watch your ass.
I'm sorry if I ever demeaned you, Carla. You see, my feelings about women were warped by a very unhealthy relationship with my mother. We made out once.
What is this show?
Oh, you're not mad at me.
Why did you just close your eyes at me?
I've never been able to wink. You're obviously very stubborn and very proud, but you're nice, so eventually you're gonna tell me.
No, I won't.
Let go of that anger. How's it going in here?
Go away!
Wow, you kind of harmonized on that. That was cool. It's a competition about who can be stubborn the longest. If you think about it, the real winner is going to be who has the guts to apologize first.
I got something.
Come on, look, bottom line. I really needed a win. I did, and I finally got one, and you stole it, man.
Where's my win? Think anybody thanks me for cleaning bathrooms?
Janitor, the bathrooms are filthy.
Well, no one was thanking me, so I quit cleaning them.
We could get a tight enough clamp around the bulb and then
No, you'll break the thing. Look, here's the thing about light bulbs, okay? They're structurally weak at the narrow end, but the round end surprisingly strong.
Doctor!
Don't worry, I just came to check on my patients.
Do whatever you want, just don't come over to my area.
You couldn't pay me to come over to your area.
Well, I wouldn't pay you.
Well, you don't have enough money.
I hate to interrupt, but I think you need to take a look at this man.
LEDs and VTech.
Hit the crash cart.
Can we get 1 milligram epi?
Turtlehead, you're gonna want to get a piece of this.
Hang on.
Bet you get the coat. I earned it.
Stop it! Oh my god.
Work, Bob. Glad to do it. Oh, and Bart, I think Lyle might be ready for that rough sex play talk you had with your other boys.
Can you imagine us trying to do that 3 years ago?
I know. Remember our first code?
Well, I remember hiding in a supply closet.
Don't hang up, Lester.
Aww.
You should talk to her. You know her better.
Or by swallowing your pride.
I know what you're doing. But I'm okay with it.
Get your ass out here.
Or by uniting against the moment-stealing common enemy who took credit for your ingenious method of debulbing a patient's keister.
Oh, what'd they do? Payback.
Good Lord!
Point is, we should hang out outside the hospital sometime.
Nah.
JD, I still need time. Like, I know that's gonna be hard for you because you like to fix everything right away, but you just do the best you can, okay?
Yeah, you can't rush it. Episode 2 was great fun. I think my favorite storyline from this episode was definitely Dr. Cox, Turk, and the janitor. That was so funny. Like, the beginning of it with the light bulb, I wasn't really like interested. Like, it didn't grip me enough. But then once the janitor, I think, came into the fold, I thought it was great. And I was like thinking logistically, like, legit, how are they actually going to get it out? Like, I was concerned for the patient. But that was really fun. It looks like things are softening between Elliot and JD really quickly. I guess that's good. I'm wondering if Heather Graham is going to be like a regular. Like, I know I said I expected a new character, but I don't think I was expecting someone on Heather Graham's like level, honestly. But yeah, if she sticks around, I think she'll be interesting to follow. But I think it's interesting that her character is spacey, but at the same time she's very intuitive, as like, I guess she has to be for her profession. But yeah, I just think that's like an interesting blend of characteristics, I guess. I found Carla particularly annoying in this episode, because so what if someone else is giving somebody assistance? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who cares? Like, grow up. Anyways, in my head. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the reaction, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for future Scrubs reactions and other videos that will be dropping along the way. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!